This is the results of a crab pot icing study that was released by the Coast Guard in 2022 after the loss of the fishing vessel Destination and the Scandies Rose. The Coast Guard has released the result of a study of ice accumulation on fishing pots, specifically crab pots and cod pots, which are used in the Bering Sea in Alaska. In December of 2020, the Coast Guard Marine Board of Investigation requested Coast Guard Research and Development Center, RDC, to assist with a study of icing factors involved in the loss of the fishing vessel Scandies Rose in 2019 and the Destination in 2017. The board noted that the initial evidence suggested vessel icing, including the possibility of ice accumulation, was a factor in the Scandies Rose loss of stability and the ultimate sinking. The MBI also noted the investigation into the 2017 loss of the Destination revealed that excessive icing directly contributed to the loss of vessel stability and rapid capsizing. Due to the repetitive nature of these incidents, the MBI requested RDC assistance in determining how ice accumulation occurs on non-solid surfaces, such as the webbing on a crab pot, as well as the added weight of ice accumulation over time. The RDC conducted its initial test with the Coast Guard cutter Polar Star during an Arctic Winter West patrol. Operating limitations prevented an in-depth analysis, so the RDC planned a full series of follow-on tests in a controlled environment chamber in the U.S. Army Code Region's Research and Engineering Lab. The experiments showed that in certain situations, a single crab trap could accumulate more than its own weight in ice. Ice accumulation thickness could be a rough indicator of weight gain, and covering a pot or stack of pots with a tarpaulin prevents ice accumulation on the pot. It is our hope that these findings inform industry and policymakers to the decisions to prevent future casualties as a result of accumulated icing. We are grateful for the team at RDC who worked tirelessly to support the Scandies Rose MBI. From our initial interaction to coordinate the experiment on the Polar Star to the planning and execution of the ice accumulation study, their efforts have provided significant insight critical to saving lives in the industry. This is an interesting experiment or study, but there's no new information here in my opinion. Everyone already knew the dangers of freezing spray, what happens when a boat ices up, what happens when a crab stack ices up. But hopefully it'll get people thinking if they're ever in that situation and seeing ice accumulate, they know they have to do something about it sooner rather than later. Hopefully this prevents any more tragedies, because the world don't need to lose any more fishermen, that's for sure. Fishing is a very dangerous job all over the world, but it seems the Bering Sea has a bigger problem with freezing spray than most other cold oceans. I'm not sure why that is. Everywhere has freezing spray and ice accumulation problems, but the Bering Sea seems to have it way worse than most everywhere else.